Our next artist was also part of our Visual Arts of South Asia Festival. Ankita Nema is a visual artist with a number of successful art exhibitions all around the Greater Toronto Area in Canada. As an illustrator, she has accomplished a lot, including publishing an ebook which is currently available on Amazon. She likes to experiment with various art mediums such as pencils, pastels, charcoals, oils, watercolors, and acrylics on canvas. Her subjects are majorly based on her own life experiences of events and personal encounters with Mother Nature. Ankita's journey into art began as a little child growing up in India.
I am from Jabalpur. It is a place in India. So since my childhood, I have seen my place. My hometown is very vibrant, full of colors. So all the festivals were celebrated in a very grand level, and that was the first instance when I started attracted to the colors and to the art and forms of all the festivals and mandalas. They put in, like in Diwali, they put rangoli outside the house. So I was attracted to them. And then I started drawing, taking part into the competitions in my school, and I started observing the ladies of my house.
Art was not Ankita's first choice for a career, but something about it made her keep coming back to it.
Art was always a plan B for me since childhood, because I was academically a good child, and my parents' focus was like to put art at the second level and put your studies and the academics of whatever you are studying at the first level, and get a good degree from a good college, and then pursue art as a hobby. So I have done my MBA in finance, and then when I got placed in investment banking company, I was not finding my happiness there, because there was no scope of creativity, and I was like boxed in a model where I was not able to think beyond the box, and there was a very monotonous kind of a job I was living and I was doing. So I took a break from that, and I took my art journey to the next level. I started watching YouTube videos and started practicing on my own end. And this is the way I refined my art, which I started doing in my childhood level. That was totally basic, and I took it to the next level, and I started like polishing my work.
Ankita moved to Canada with her family and found new ways to keep her passion going.
In Canada, I have got a very good platform for my art, to show my art to people. It gave me a very good platform, and I had many exhibitions here. From there, I have found feedback and good instincts from the from the artists who are already working in this stream. So this was my journey till date.
Ankita has a unique process that she puts into play when she's in front of a blank canvas.
When I was currently I am studying graphic design here. So when I was not learning art formally, my process was like observing any object. I got attracted to that object or any subject, and I feel the connect. Then I started making the form with pencil, and I used to spend like 1 or 2 days only observing the form and shape I am going to put on the canvas. So now the approach is completely changed. What I use is, when I think of an object, I do not copy it I do not want to put it on the canvas in its original form and shape. I started thinking abstractly. I do not rely on the shape and form of that object, and I put in my creativity, and then I realize it now. This will look better if I have some kind of input from my side, and I just may give a very nice twist to the object, and the process is same. I do pencil sketches with my second process as well, and it's like plenty of sketches before coming onto the canvas. I have a very small sketchbook with me. I draw small thumbnails, and cognitive thinking and divergent thinking I apply there. What are the aspects which cover this subject? What are the dimensions this subject is attracted to? And then I finalize one topic, and I start painting on. I start drawing the boundaries on the canvas, and then I start putting colors into it.
These days, there's one specific thing that inspires Ankita and her work.
When I started my art journey, I had an image of an artist who is already famous and who is a master of his craft. I used to follow and put his traits in my painting, and what was my objective was I want to like if I am painting a subject, and I want people to look at it as the angle that yes, that artist will, if that artist will paint that, it will look like this only. I used to make my painting inspired by some other artist who is already a master in this field. But now, what inspires me is making my own place in the art field. I do not want to copy any other person or any artist. I want to be 100% original in my art form. And to be 100% original in my art form, my painting should look 100% of made by me. So this is the thing what inspires me to take my art journey forward.
During the pandemic, Ankita has been able to use this time to get better with her craft.
Enrolled in graphic design program at Centennial College, and the 2 years of the pandemic were full of learning for me. So in that case, that phase has a positive impact on my life. A completely turnaround of my art journey was this graphic design program. It changed my complete outlook of the art definition I have been learning since years. What was art according to me previously was a different thing, and now what I pursue now is completely a different story.
With additional skills added to her repertoire, Ankita feels good about the future.
One thing I'm going to surely do is going to the art galleries and start participating in exhibitions again. And third thing, I missed teaching my kids, my students. So I will resume my online teaching and in-person teaching with the children in the future.
And if Ankita was to put her art into a capsule and someone discovered it 50 years from now, here's how she would want them to feel.
He is going to see something unique, which is not seen from the generation before me. Because that art, I would like to put into that capsule 100% of what Ankita Nema does, and nobody else do. So in that form, he will be able to see something very unique, something very own to me, and he will be happy to take that capsule home and hang that on his wall.